Hello everyone, I am Sonali and you are watching Weekly Current Affair Quiz. Let's begin today's quiz. First question is, consider the following statements regarding Prithvi-II Missile. 1. It has a range of about 350 km. 2. It is developed in collaboration with Israel. Which of the above statement or statements is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option A, 1 only. India successfully carries out test launch of indigenously developed Prithvi-II Missile. The test was conducted by the DRDO from the Integrated Test Range, Chandipur. The Prithvi-II Missile has a range of around 350 km. Next question is, for disbursing funds, the Central Pollution Control Board, which coordinates National Clean Air Program, considers which of the following pollutant or pollutants? PM10 and PM2.5, PM2.5 only, PM10 only, or PM10, PM2.5 and lead. The correct answer is option C, PM10 only. Only 49 of 131 cities that were given pollution reduction targets have recorded an improvement in air quality, finds Center for Research on Energy and Clean Air. For disbursing funds, the Central Pollution Control Board, which coordinates NCAP, only considers levels of PM10, the relatively larger, coarser particles. Next question is, which edition of the CII, that is Confederation of Indian Industry, Bioenergy Summit was recently held? 9th edition, 11th edition, 13th, or 21st edition? The correct answer is option B, 11th edition. Recently, the Minister of Petroleum and Natural Gas and Housing and Urban Affairs addressed the 11th edition of CII, that is Confederation of Indian Industry Bioenergy Summit. The theme of the summit was Energy Transition, Solution for a Sustainable Tomorrow. Next question is, author Mahasweta Devi, who was considered the voice of the subaltern, was born in 1925, 1926, 1930 or 1936. The correct answer is option B, 1926. Considered the voice of the subaltern, author Mahasweta Devi was born on January 14, 1926. She was born to a poet father, Manish Ghatak, and a social worker writer mother, Dharitri Devi, in Dhaka. For her work in the literary field, she received Sahitya Akademi Award in 1979, Jnanpith Award in 1996, Ramon Magsaysay Award in 1997. Next question is, the National Commission for Protection of Child Rights, or NCPCR, constituted in 2005, is a constitutional body, executive body, statutory body, or none of the above. The correct answer is option C, statutory body. The National Commission for Protection of Child Rights is celebrating its 18th Foundation Day. It is a statutory body constituted under Section 3 of the Commission for Protection of Child Rights Act 2005. It aims to protect child rights and other related matters in the country. Next question is, recently Food Safety and Standards Authority of India, or FSSAI, has notified comprehensive regulatory standards for Basmati rice. Consider the following statements regarding this. 1. These standards will be enforced from 1st of August 2023. 2. India accounts for 1/3 of its global supply. Which of the above statement or statements is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option A, 1 only. Food Safety and Standards Authority of India, FSSAI, has notified comprehensive regulatory standards for Basmati rice for the first time. These standards will be enforced from 1st of August 2023. It is a widely consumed variety of rice both domestically and globally. India accounts for 2/3 of its global supply. Next question is, consider the following statements regarding 5G use cases deployment in Vidisha. 1. Vidisha is an aspirational district of Madhya Pradesh. 2. It is a joint initiative of Vidisha District Administration and Center for Development of Telematics, that is C-DOT. Which of the above statement or statements is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option C, both 1 and 2. Vidisha, an aspirational district of Madhya Pradesh, became the first ever district in India for on-ground deployment of innovative 5G use cases. It was offered by startups, a joint initiative by Vidisha District Administration and C. Next question is, in which city Indian Army Day 2023 was celebrated? Delhi, Mumbai, Bengaluru or Chennai? The correct answer is option C, Bengaluru. India celebrates Army Day on January 15 every year to commemorate the achievements of the first Indian Commander-in-Chief of the Indian Army, General later Field Marshal K.M. Kariappa. As part of an initiative to take major events to other parts of the country away from the National Capital Region, the 75th Army Day was held in Bengaluru this year. Next question is, consider the following statements regarding Davos 2023. 2. It is the annual meeting of the World Trade Organization. 2. This is the 23rd annual meeting of WEF. Which of the above statement or statements is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option A, 1 only. Davos 2023 started on 16 January and is being held in the city of Davos, Switzerland. It is the annual meeting of the World Economic Forum or WEF. This meeting will run till January 20, 2023. This is the 53rd annual meeting of WEF. The theme of Davos 2023 is Cooperation in a Fragmented World. Next question is, which of the following statement is correct about James Webb Space Telescope? 1. It recently found a star formation around 200,000 light years away. It detects infrared radiation. It is deployed near the Sun-Earth L2 Lagrange point, or all of the above. The correct answer is option D, all of the above. NASA's James Webb Telescope has found a star formation in a dynamic cluster that lies within a nebula 200,000 light years away. It is deployed in a solar orbit near the Sun-Earth L2 Lagrange point, about 1.5 million kilometers from Earth. Webb's sensitive instruments will detect infrared radiation from solar system planets, exoplanets, stars, nebulae, and galaxies. Next question is, who is the writer of Thirukural or Kural, the famous Tamil book which imparts knowledge on various aspects of life? Kamban, Otakuttun, Thiruvalluvar or Nambi Andar Nambi? The correct answer is option C, Thiruvalluvar. Thiruvalluvar, a great poet and philosopher and considered an icon of Tamil culture. On the occasion of Thiruvalluvar Day, the Prime Minister urged the youth to read Thiruvalluvar's Sutra knowledge book Kural or Thirukural. It is a collection of poems. Next question is, recently the Drug Controller General of India or DCGI approved the market authorization of Covovax. This COVID vaccine is developed by Serum Institute of India, Dr. Reddy's Laboratories, Zydus Cadila or Bharat Biotech. The correct answer is option A, Serum Institute of India. The Drug Controller General of India has approved market authorization to Serum Institute of India's COVID-19 vaccine Covovax as a heterologous booster dose for adults on 16 January. It was granted an emergency use list by the World Health Organization in December 2021. Next question is, India conducted bilateral naval exercise Varuna with Australia, Russia, France or Bangladesh? The correct answer is option C, France. Recently, exercise Varuna commenced on the western seaboard on 16 January 2023. This is the 21st edition of this bilateral naval exercise between India and France. The exercise was conducted over 5 days from 16 to 20 January 2023. Next question is, consider the following statements regarding PAN card. 1. It is a 12-digit numeric number. 2. It is issued by Unique Identification Authority of India. Which of the above statement or statements is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option D, neither 1 nor 2. That is, both the statements are incorrect. To reduce the compliance burden, the PAN will likely be made as a single business identifier of each company. PAN is a 10-digit alphanumeric number issued in the form of a laminated card by the Income Tax Department. Next question is, consider the following statements regarding the Young Professionals Scheme. India and US will launch the scheme. Beneficiary should be in the age group of 18 to 50 years. It was formalized on the occasion of Pravasi Bharatiya Divas, or none of the above. The correct answer is option C. It was formalized on the occasion of Pravasi Bharatiya Divas. India and the UK will launch the Young Professionals Scheme next month that will allow degree-holding Indian nationals in the age group 18 to 30 years to live and work in Britain for up to 2 years. Letters formalizing the Young Professional Scheme were exchanged on the occasion of Pravasi Bharatiya Divas on January 9 in London. Next question is Debendranath Tagore's death anniversary falls on which day? 19th January 1900, 15th December 1905, 15th December 1900 or 19th January 1905. The correct answer is option D, 19th January 1905. Debendranath Tagore, popularly known as Maharshi, was a philosopher and religious reformer. He was active in Brahmo Samaj. Tagore strongly opposed the practice of sati. In 1863, he established Shanti Niketan as a hermitage in rural Bengal. He died on January 19, 1905. Next question is recently Indo-French Astronomy focused meeting was held from 9 to 13 January in Bengaluru. It was organized by Indian Institute of Astrophysics, Indian Institute of Science, ISRO or Indian Institute of Technology, Delhi. The correct answer is option A, Indian Institute of Astrophysics. Recently, Indo-French Astronomy focused meeting was held from 9 to 13 January in the IIA campus in Bengaluru. The meeting was organized by the Indian Institute of Astrophysics, an autonomous institute of the Department of Science and Technology. Next question is recently the third meeting of the steering committee of the Ken-Betwa Link Project was held. Which of the following is correct regarding this? Meeting was held in Bhopal. It was chaired by the Secretary, Ministry of Jal Shakti. This is a road connectivity project or it will be implemented by Uttar Pradesh and Bihar governments. The correct answer is option B. It was chaired by the Secretary, Ministry of Jal Shakti. The third meeting of the steering committee of the Ken-Betwa Link Project was held on January 18 under the chairmanship of the Secretary, Ministry of Jal Shakti. An MOU was signed between the Ministry of Jal Shakti and the governments of Madhya Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh to implement Ken-Betwa River Link Project. Next question is consider the following statements regarding recently launched technology for air quality monitoring system. 1. It will monitor pollutants including PM 1.0, PM 2.5, PM 10, SO2, NO2, etc. 2. It is developed by Center for Development of Advanced Computing or CDAC. Which of the above statement or statements is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2 or neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option C, both 1 and 2. The Secretary of MeitY has launched the technology for air quality monitoring system that is 𝐴𝐼-𝐴QMS v1.0 recently. The system is developed by the Center for Development of Advanced Computing that is CDAC, Kolkata. It will monitor environmental pollutants which includes PM 1.0, PM 2.5, PM 10, SO2, NO2, CO, O2, ambient temperature, relative humidity, etc. Last question is recently released ASER report is conducted by UNESCO, Niti Aayog, Ministry of Education or NGO Pratham. The correct answer is option D, NGO Pratham. Recently, the Annual Status of Education Report or ASER was released by the NGO Pratham. It is an annual citizen-led household survey that aims to understand whether children in rural India are enrolled in school and whether they are learning. So that's all for today. Stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for watching.